Earlier, we started a conversation. We started a conversation with, am I creative? And I said, wrong question. It is, how creative am I? Not yes or no. How creative am I? And I want to continue that conversation, and I want to look at parts of it in how we do our lives. So, here's creativity and innovation and entrepreneurship. Creativity. We always think of solution to a new problem. We think of a new device or an artistic object or an art form. But the most important construct that I can give you is creativity is making connections no one else has made. When you are looking at your day, your unconscious mind is literally in the process of making connections between everything and everything. My brain is, making connections between, red sweater, recording, and I can end up with a really funny superstition so that I end up thinking, oh wow, I do my best recording if I wear my red sweater. Totally random connection, but if I don't know what to do with the connection, then my brain creates a new connection and says, you're recording. You should wear that red sweater. You do great stuff. But that's what we do in all of our days, in every waking hour. We're literally making connections, millions of them, all day long. At night when we go to sleep, your brain is going through and it's saying, okay, which of these connections do we want to keep, and it lets the other ones go. In creativity, you're making connections. Sometimes you make one connection, sometimes you make two. There's a guy named Darwin. Darwin did something called the theory of evolution. And what he was doing was he spent years on the HMS Beagle making observations on species and changes in species between the mainland of South America and the Galapagos Islands, and even differences within different Galapagos Islands. And when he got back to London, he had friends, and those friends were always bringing in to the Natural Society new ideas, and if they put those new ideas out there, then they were making connections for how that goes. So, and populations, plant species go at an algebraic rate. Animal species grow at geometric rates because the animal species will outpace propagation from the plant species. There will be competition. Okay. So if there's competition, then only the fit will survive. Oh, wow, that's part of the theory of evolution. Where'd that come from? Economics. It came from economics. And in economics, it said the business that does the best will survive. And so he made a connection between what we observed in economics and put it inside the theory of evolution. Only the strong survive. And then when he said there are mutations, then mutations are out there, then only the strong mutation will survive. He borrowed that from a brand new science. He made a connection between what a little German monk, Mr. Mendel, was doing with peas in his garden with a brand new science called heredity. He just kept making connections in order to create the theory of evolution. That's a story of all creativity through all time. Somebody was making connections nobody else had made. And when I push you to say, oh, am I creative? The answer is yes. And how creative am I? The answer is, how many connections am I making that no one else has made? So we're always in the place where we're saying, okay, we're innovating new ideas. Some new ideas are absolute keepers. Some new ideas, maybe not so much. But we evaluate them. Again, just like the artist and the explorer and the judge. You know, the explorer and the artist say, what if you, and the judge says, really cool, maybe we want to work on it a little bit. How creative are you? That's the question. How many connections are you making, both when you're awake and when you're asleep, that help us do something new, possibly innovative? You can do this.